What's going on, guys? You're in with Hardy Tech. Welcome back to another Wi-Fi battle. This time it's a 5th gen UU battle against Abro Games. And his link will be in the description or in the annotation on the screen. And this battle was like 2 weeks ago, so I really don't remember what happened. So it should be interesting to listen to me for 11 minutes, try to remember what's going to happen in a Pokemon battle. And I know in a lot of my Wi-Fi battles, I seem to talk like very fast and I make mistakes. So today I'm going to be trying to talk a little bit slower, just be a little more chill and relaxed. And hopefully the video will be better. So, you guys saw what happened there. So he ends up sending out his Rose Raid against my Dusclops, and I ended up predicting this somewhat well. And I go for the Ice Beam, mainly because I think that's actually the only offensive move I have. I might have Psychic, I don't remember. And Rose Raid actually takes it pretty decently, taking less than half HP, so that's not good news. And I know he's probably going to go for the Giga Drain here, so I send out my Totem Pole. Actually, no, I predicted him to go for Toxic Spikes here, because I send out Totem Pole to bounce him back at him. Unfortunately, he does go for the Giga Drain, so I kind of wish I would have sent out Totem Pole against his Piloswine so I could have bounced back the rocks, because those would have been very nice. But he actually gets a critical hit on the Giga Drain, which does quite a bit. I think a little over a quarter, I don't know. It's hard to tell, and both of us have, well, I have leftovers and he has Black Sludge, so we're really just kind of stalling each other out at the moment. He knows that I'm going to be carrying a Psychic or Psychic type move, so he switches out into his Raikou. And I'm definitely afraid of this thing because it probably has HP Ice and it probably has Thunderbolt. And I know I have a Raikou that's Choice Specs, I believe, so these things hit very hard. I make a risky move and decide to stay in to go for the Thunder Wave, hoping that he'll over-predict. And, no, yeah. I don't know. I'm getting all confused now. I don't remember what turn it is or anything. I ended up switching back out into my not Dusclops, whatever this guy's name is. I can't remember. I ended up switching into my I'm confused because I was predicting him to go for a Thunderbolt. And he actually went for Substitute, which sucked because it made me realize this guy's definitely not a choice. Really? Telephone? Really? Right now? Are you serious? I'm trying to do a hey, don't you argue back at me. I'm yelling at you. That's very rude. Do not yell back into your LB. Stop it! You stupid phone! I'm talking! Stop! No, I'm talking to you! Just stop that! Bad phone. Bad phone. Okay, so I didn't see what he went for. I want to think he went for Calm Mind. I'm not 100% sure. But I broke his sub, so he ends up switching out into his Kingdra, of all things, which is not a Pokemon I wanted to see. I didn't go for an Earthquake. Okay, so Earthquake is my other move. I believe I have Stealth Rocks, Rapid Spin, Earthquake, and Ice Beam, so I don't have a Psychic type move like I originally thought. So I ended up switching out into Awesome, which is a Suicune, and this is pretty much the main Pokemon on this set. This is like my main UU team. I'm pretty sure in like every UU battle I've done, I've used this team because it just works so well. I mean, this Suicune is an amazing, extremely bulky, very powerful set. It's a Calm Mind Rest, I believe it's Calm Mind Rest Talk set. Its only actually offensive move is Scald, but this thing can pack a punch and it can take a lot of hits, so it's very useful. Unfortunately for me, I kind of under-predict him here. I should have known he'd switch into Rose Raid, and I go for the Calm Mind, which sucks because now I'll have to switch out because he did bring out his Rose Raid, and the Giga Drain is very, very, very easy to predict. I'm definitely not going to over-predict him last time because I know he went for the Giga Drain right off the bat against my big black guy thing. But, oh, I actually stay in. I don't know why I stayed in. I guess I figured I actually did over-predict him, and I stay in for some reason. And he goes for a Giga Drain, and it does a ton. If I didn't have that Calm Mind boost, I don't know if it would have killed me. Probably not. I probably would have lived with just like a minuscule amount of HP. I go for the +1 Scald, and I believe I actually do get the burn. Yes, I do get to burn, a 30% chance to burn. I'm pretty sure it actually means like 300% chance to burn. They just forgot to add the extra 0. So it's very, very confusing. But it's okay because now it means, I believe that means his Black Sludge will be canceled out now because it'll be taken away the same amount that he'd get back normally. I realize this guy's too stubborn not to switch out, so I'm going to switch into my Barbecue, which is my Choice Specs, or yeah, Choice Specs Chandelier. And this is pretty much like the most common Chandelier set ever. I actually saw someone running a Choice Scarf Chandelier set, and I thought, wow, that actually may be a pretty good idea, because everyone's going to expect him to be Choice Specs. And if you come in with a Choice Scarf and could actually work out pretty well. So I might try one of those sets one of these days. It's an interesting idea, to say the least. So he knows he's going to have to switch, and I know he's going to switch, so I'm not going to go for the fire type move. He brings out his Raikou, and I end up going for, and after this stealth rock damage, he's going to get his pressure off, which doesn't really matter because I'm going to go for Shadow Ball, which very powerful with choice specs and stab. It's going to pack a lot of damage because this guy has like 145 special attack, base special attack, and he actually lives, which, wow, that actually surprised me. I did not think he'd live, and he just such a minuscule amount of HE, but it's fine because another Shadow Ball will kill this Raikou, and now he's a dead Raikou. So the first Pokemon of the game is down, and Chandelure has the first kill of the match. So next up, he brings out his Piloswine, but you know what? It doesn't matter. He goes for Ice Shard because apparently, you know, it's supposed to do a lot against the Candle. Ice versus a Candle, yeah, good one. So I end up going for another Shadow Ball, and I believe I do get a second KO here. So Chandelure is just getting ready to absolutely destroy everybody. And there goes his HP. Goodbye. His H1N1, don't fully understand the nickname, dies. That is 2 down. Chandelure now has 3 kills. And here comes a very epic moment. I was thinking, okay, I'm just going to come in here and destroy this thing. And he goes for Shadow Sneak. I'm like, when I saw it, I'm like, oh, there goes my Chandelure. Poor guy's dead. But nope. 5 HP. I mean, 5. What? Really? 5? Yeah. 5 HP. I live. Poor Dusclops gets destroyed by the choice spec Shadow Ball. So now Chandelure has 3 kills, has destroyed half his team with nothing but Shadow Balls. And in comes his Min Xiao, which turns out to be a really, really annoying Pokemon. And this is kind of one instance where I wish I did have Choice Scarf because his U-turn will outspeed me, and he will kill my Chandelure, which killed half his team. So it's about time. But don't worry. He's going to get some amazing payback here in a minute. You just wait to see it. Is extremely brutal stuff. So he sends out his Roserade. He sends his Roserade back out. So I know what all of his Pokemon are now, and 2 of my Pokemon are still a mystery besides, you know, him seeing the team preview and everything. So I ended up sending out Totem Pole here because I know I can go for the Psychic and do a lot, and he can't set up Toxic Spike. So I wasn't sure if he'd switch out or not, so I thought this would be a good time to go for a Roost because I was pretty sure a Giga Drain would kill me, and I did not want to die. So I do set up a Roost. I get almost back to full HP, get quite a bit. He goes for the Sludge Bomb, so that's actually a pretty good decision on his part. But it doesn't matter because I do manage to live with a little over 100 HP, and we're just both going to sit here and get leftovers and Black Sludge because we're just a bunch of big bulky little freaks. So I am going to go for a Psychic. I was not sure if it'd kill it. I knew another Sludge Bomb would kill me, and I couldn't just Roost Stall forever because I hate when people do that so much. I seriously hate when people just like Roost and recover for days. They know they're going to lose the fight, and they just continue to do it forever. It's just, oh, so annoying. I do not manage to kill him, and the Sludge Bomb will take me down. So it is now a 3-4 game. With my main sweeper, one of my 2 main sweepers being out of the game. So I sent out my Flygon, and this guy's just ready to wreck house. So I go for the Earthquake because I know it'll be neutral damage. And I believe I'm running a Jolly set with Life Orb. I don't think that crit mattered there. Do I have Life Orb? Yes, I do have Life Orb on. And I believe I'm carrying Earthquake, Outrage, Fire Punch, and I actually don't know what my 4th move is at the moment. I do manage to go for the Outrage. I was worried that this Kingdra would outspeed me. I wasn't sure if I would outspeed it, but I do manage to go for the Outrage, and I kill the Kingdra. So it is now 1-4, and you'd probably be thinking, okay, he's got this game in the bag. This Outrage is just going to come, and it's just going to completely destroy. Well, guess what? You're about to be extremely wrong, because this, first off, he's going to go for the Fake Out on my Flygon. I'm thinking, okay, that's not too bad, and it does very little damage for the most part. And then here comes the High Jump Kick, and I'm thinking, oh, well, this is unfortunate because it kills me. It kills my Flygon. Very upset by that. And at this point, I sent out my... I know I said his name at the beginning of this video. See, Baltoy evolves into... I don't know. I sent out I'm Confused, and he goes for the U-turn, and that's going to do just a freaking ton of damage. It is super effective. Will not kill me. I live with just under a half HP. I do manage to get off an Earthquake, which is very, very, very useful here. Well, it's not overly useful because it doesn't do that much to him, unfortunately. But, you know, slowly whittling him down is very, very important for how this battle is going to turn out. He goes for a high jump kick, and of course, it kills me. The U-turn doesn't, and the high jump kick does. Just, wow, that just, it made no sense. Made no sense at all. So I send out Rosie, which I believe is my last Pokemon. It is my own Roserade, and I'm thinking, okay, I resist the bug and the fighting type moves. This is going to go A-okay. So he goes for the high jump kick, and it kills me. I mean, seriously, a crit. Of all the times for someone to get a crit. So it just went from 1-on-4 to 1-on-1. I mean, seriously, this Mean Xiao, what just happened? So he pretty much has the game won. I know a high jump kick is going to kill me. And he goes for the U-turn. He goes for the U-turn. I'm like, oh, he's making me upset. And I live with 54 HP. I go for the Scald. And I killed Mean Xiao. And he told me the reason why he didn't go for high jump kick is, one, he thought U-turn would kill me. And he didn't want to risk high jump kick missing. So, very, very good game, Abro. Remember, link in the description or on the annotation on the screen. So, go check him out. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, I'm Marty Took Yo-Yo.